He boarded the plane quietly, clothes smelling of cleaning chemicals, ticket crumpled in his hand, just a tired single dad janitor in seat 12F. Everyone ignored him, some even stared with silent judgment. But when the pilot's announcement accidentally revealed the call sign he hadn't used in years, Ghost Falcon, an entire row of elite F-22 pilots stood up and saluted him. No one on that plane knew the truth. No one knew who he really was. No one knew the sacrifice that nearly destroyed him. But today, they were about to find out. The plane smelled like strong coffee and old carpets as Ibrahim quietly stepped inside, holding his small backpack close to his chest. He wore the same faded janitor uniform he had been working in all night, because he had no time or money for fresh clothes. His hands were rough from years of mopping hospital floors, polishing halls, and washing windows in silence. People walked past him every day without ever saying his name. But today, he wasn't traveling for himself. He was traveling for Ayaan, his 11-year-old son, who had been admitted to a special school competition in Islamabad. Ayaan had begged him to come watch, saying, "Abu, I just want you to be there. Win or lose." Ibrahim didn't have money for a proper ticket. He cleaned an entire parking garage overnight to afford this economy seat, seat 12F, the one no one wanted because the armrest was broken. As he walked to his seat, a businessman frowned at him. "Smells like bleach," the man muttered. A woman pulled her bag away as if Ibrahim didn't belong in her row. He didn't respond. Years of silence had taught him to swallow his pain. But as he sat down, carefully placing his backpack beneath the seat, he reached inside and touched something wrapped in cloth. It wasn't a wallet. It wasn't a phone. It was a patch, faded, worn, torn around the edges. A falcon with wings spread wide. A call sign stitched under it, "Ghost Falcon." He closed his eyes. Memories flashed: night skies, roaring engines, the F-22 cockpit glowing in red, his wingman's voice breaking through static, guns tracing fire across the clouds. Then black smoke. A crash. A final call. And a lifetime of guilt. A flight attendant approached him. "Sir, could you move your bag? People need space." She said sir, but her eyes didn't mean it. Ibrahim apologized softly, adjusting the bag. The plane filled quickly. Conversations buzzed around him: vacation plans, business deals, selfies. No one looked at him twice. To them, he was just a janitor. Just seat 12F. Just invisible. The engines roared. The plane began to rise through the clouds. And then, the pilot's calm voice filled the cabin. "Good morning, passengers. This is Captain Raza speaking. Special welcome to the F-22 Elite Command trainees flying with us today. And also, an unexpected honor. We have received confirmation that a former classified callsign pilot is on board." People murmured. Someone laughed. A teenager whispered, "What's a callsign?" The captain continued. He flew missions that were never made public. His callsign: Ghost Falcon. Every muscle in Ibrahim's body locked. His heart froze. His breath caught. He hadn't heard that name in 10 years. No one was supposed to know. Then something unbelievable happened. The group of young F-22 Elite Command pilots seated near the front all turned at once, scanning the rows. And when their eyes fell on Ibrahim in 12F, they recognized him. They stood up. Straightened their posture. And in front of an entire plane of whispering passengers, they saluted him. The cabin went dead silent. And the man everyone ignored suddenly became the man no one could look away from. For the first time in years, Ibrahim felt every pair of eyes in the cabin on him. His throat tightened. His fingers trembled over the patch inside his bag. He wanted to disappear. But he couldn't hide anymore, not from the people who knew his past, and not from the past itself. One of the F-22 pilots, a tall young man with sharp features and a steady voice, stepped toward him. "Sir, if it's really you, it's an honor. You're the reason I joined Air Command." Passengers gasped. The same businessman who earlier complained about the bleach smell now leaned forward, curious, ashamed, fascinated.
Ibrahim shook his head. "I'm just a janitor now. Please, sit down." But the young pilot didn't move. "Sir, we know what you did. We've studied the Falcon missions. We know about the night over the border when you took the hit so your wingman could make it home. And we know why you left. Sir, you're a legend."
The word legend stung more than it comforted.
If they knew the truth, they wouldn't say it.
The pilot softened his voice.
"Permission to speak freely, sir?" Ibrahim nodded reluctantly. "You disappearing broke a lot of us. But seeing you alive here, it means sacrifices aren't forgotten." A woman across the aisle whispered, "He was a fighter pilot?"
Another man said, "But he's a janitor." The captain himself stepped out of the cockpit, a rare move mid-flight.
Passengers gasped again.
He approached slowly, respectfully. "Ghost Falcon," the captain said, "I trained under your former squadron leader.
He told us about your final mission.
About how you stayed behind to cover the retreat when the radio tower fell. About how your jet went down saving civilians.
They thought you died."
Ibrahim closed his eyes. The memory of twisted metal, fire, and the sound of breaking bones filled his mind. He had survived, barely. But recovery was long, and depression even longer.
He couldn't fly again. He lost his wife during that dark period. And all he had left was Ayan.
"I'm not that man anymore," Ibrahim said quietly.
The captain smiled. "With respect, sir, heroes don't retire. They just change uniforms."
A soft warmth spread in Ibrahim's chest. For years, he believed he had failed his country, his squadron, his family. But here, on a random passenger plane, people were seeing him differently.
Seeing the man he used to be.
Seeing the man he still was.
Suddenly, a message alert chimed on the overhead system.
It was from ground control. "Passenger Ibrahim Khan, please report to airport reception upon landing.
Urgent file regarding your son, Ayan Khan." His heart dropped.
Passengers watched as fear washed over his face.
The captain placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "We'll land soon. Whatever it is, you won't face it alone." For the first time since he lost his wings, Ibrahim realized something powerful. He wasn't invisible. He wasn't forgotten. He wasn't alone. And the world was about to see the true strength of the man once known as Ghost Falcon.